My name is Julie. I am 33 years old, married, and a mother of 3 beautiful children, ages 7, 5, and 3. To anyone looking from the outside, my marriage looked perfect. My husband and I had been living in peace and harmony for years. We laughed together, raised our children, and supported each other. Or at least, that's what I believed. Life, however, wasn't easy for me. Balancing work with raising 3 little ones was exhausting. I would leave for work early, sometimes return home late, and still face endless household chores and responsibilities. I felt like I was carrying the entire weight of the home on my shoulders. My husband is a night shift factory worker with one of the logistics firms. This gave him the luxury of time to be home during the day whilst I was away for my work. I work with a consultancy agency as a personal assistant to my boss. One evening, while I was at my breaking point, my husband noticed my stress and offered a solution. He said, "Let me get you a house help, someone who can take care of the children and help with the housework when you're not around." I cannot lie, I was so relieved. Finally, some help. Finally, a chance to breathe. A few days later, my husband introduced a young lady to me. He said she was his cousin, and that she was willing to stay with us and assist me. She was 25 years old, slim, fair-skinned, very beautiful and curvy. I felt a bit uneasy, but I had no option. I couldn't help but compare myself to her. After 3 pregnancies, I had lost my figure, and honestly, I wasn't feeling confident in my body anymore. But I pushed those thoughts aside because this was family, right? She was supposed to help me, and not to be a threat to me. At first, things went smoothly. She was helpful with the children, cooked meals, and took care of the little things around the house. But gradually, I started noticing changes. My husband and this so-called cousin of his were getting too close. I got scared and uneasy. Their interactions were unusual, the kind of closeness you don't expect from cousins. At first, I brushed it off, telling myself I was just overthinking and overreacting. But deep down, I felt something wasn't right. The feeling was so strong. My instincts screamed at me, but my heart refused to believe my husband could betray me. Then it got worse. I started noticing they would exchange glances. Sometimes, I'd walk into the room and feel an awkward silence. Other times, I'd realize my husband wasn't where he said he was, but she was also missing at the same time. My fears became unbearable. Finally, I confided in a close friend. She listened carefully and advised me to get proof before confronting them. "Don't accuse him without evidence," she said. "You need to be sure." So, with a heavy heart, I installed a voice recorder and a hidden camera in her room. That decision changed my life forever. When I finally played back the recordings, my world shattered. I heard voices. I saw things. And the truth was undeniable. My husband wasn't just close to her. He was cheating on me. Anytime I left for work, that was when their fun began. They would do all sort of silly things, have intimate moments together. I couldn't believe my eyes. It happened several times on our matrimonial bed. I had secretly installed one camera there too, and I saw everything for myself. How on earth could my husband do such a thing to me? I kept asking myself. And the worst part, she wasn't his cousin at all. She was his ex-girlfriend. The woman he once loved, now brought into my home, under the disguise of help, living with us and sharing my husband behind my back. I felt disgusted, betrayed, broken. I trusted him so much. I believed in him. I gave him 3 children. I sacrificed my body, my time, my life for our marriage. And in return, this is what he gave me. Now I sit here with all the evidence, the recordings, the videos. Proof that my husband has been betraying me in my own house, while I worked tirelessly to keep our family together. I don't know what to do next. Part of me wants to expose them, play the recordings right in front of them, and watch the lies crumble. Another part of me is terrified because I know if I do that, my marriage might collapse completely. But here's the painful truth. Even if I stay, even if I forgive, I don't think I can ever look at him the same way again. How do you forgive a betrayal like this? How do you erase the image of your husband with another woman, especially one he lied about and brought into your home? I am torn apart. I don't know whether to fight for my marriage or walk away for my own peace. That's why I am sharing this story. I need advice. If you were in my shoes, what would you do? Would you expose them and let everything collapse? Or would you keep silent, pretend not to know, and stay for the sake of the children? Because right now, I feel like I am drowning,